know. He's somewhere. He's somewhere. He might be busy. At home he works hard too, studies and all that. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have been working all day, and now it's after work. I'm Joe, and this is That Nintendo Show, where every once in a while we talk about Nintendo news here on Twitch. It used to be a weekly series. If you want to see more of this, I'd entertain the thought of bringing the show back, but of course, I'd like to hear from you guys about that first. That Nintendo Show used to be, other than it being a weekly show, it was a week in review format show where we went through some of the current events of Nintendo news. Not everything. We didn't really speak of rumors and all that yada because, you know, those change on the daily, and that's just like way too hard to keep up. One will lose their mind keeping up with it. They'd get lost in space. That's besides the point. Used to have it on iTunes. It's probably still there on iTunes. I don't know what the last episode was that was uploaded on there. But again, like I said, open to bringing it back. Without further ado, we had this Nintendo Direct, March 8th, 2018. We're looking at this. Happened about an hour and a half ago now at this point, as of this live stream. If you're watching this on the playback, probably been a few hours because I'm just going to upload the live stream right over to YouTube after the fact. Stream your shower, please. Yo, that is a different website, dude. Yo, Sir Ribo of the Flavins. Oh my gosh. But anyway, we've got this direct, and we're gonna do things a little bit differently. Normally I do directs in order of stuff, but there's been so much information. We're just gonna start with the big kahuna here. And I'm not talking about Pokemon Ultra Sun. I'm talking about Super Smash Brothers. That's all they put on here. They didn't even they didn't even put a title on this damn thing. We don't know if this is could be a new Smash Brothers. Let's just start there, and then we'll work our way.
That's all for today's Nintendo
So here we
Direct.
go. Let's check it.
Oh, well, actually, we have one more announcement.
So you can't bring it back because it's already dead. Yo,
we
we brought it back. I'm the Undertaker. You didn't know when we hit 666, we gained all the Undertaker's powers. Oh, okay, never mind. This is the trailer. Because this was right after the Splatoon update, though. Can I admire this on my TV screen? There we go. Everything going dark. Oh my god. Her face, though. Yo, they got everybody there. Jeez. Mario, Link. Now, is that Breath of the Wild Link? Because that kind of looks like him, the hairstyle wise. And then the bow, right? That's crazy though. But yo, Mario all dark. And then 2018, it's like, yo, what the hell? It is homie, right? It is homie? Okay. Has to be Breath of the Wild Link. Like, it looks just like him. I mean, it would be weird to not have your Switch version of Link on here, right? Although, I mean, we have enough Links as it is, too, so who knows what they're gonna happen. Most likely November. I call September, like Joey was saying before. I kind of agree with him there, thinking that that it would line up with the Nintendo Online program. It's something that you guys have heard me say on Planet Nintendo podcast as well, along with Patrick and Guru at the time. It just makes sense. But at the same time, we can get something completely different as part of this whole Nintendo program thing too. But I would almost I think September might be the place to put this game. You need a big game for Black Friday, yeah, but maybe they have something else up their sleeve. It could be November. It could be November for sure. But I would almost think it makes sense. Maybe it makes too much sense to put it in September, right? I don't know. It is interesting though that we've got games up until May now. I don't think there's anything announced for June as far as Nintendo published stuff goes. Unless someone wants to correct me on that. I don't think there's a June, July, and August as far as Nintendo published Switch games until July. What's in No, 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 no. Nintendo published. That's Square. That is Square. If we're counting non-Nintendo, Aces is June. Okay, so they did give a date for Aces. See, I didn't see that. That part I missed. That's probably in here, I'm assuming, right? We'll get to that. What if they showed Breath of the Wild Link and maybe new Mario? He's got a new jumpsuit. Oh man, we have games up until July now. Okay, and still no date on Yoshi yet. That's really weird. Yeah, Adam, they gotta throw Yoshi in freaking summer, right? They have to. Can we just get through that one? At first, I thought they were porting Splatoon 1. Yeah, that would have been really random. Like, of all the things to port over, Splatoon 1. Oh, man. Joe, you can't bring it back. Oh, my gosh. Personally, I like what you're doing. There's already too many new shows. So just do what you're doing. Mean new shows? Or you mean new shows in general, just, like, within the community? Nintendo has to make amiibos for all the characters in Octopack Traveler. Oh, my God. Well, that's Square. That's Square. They've got to make them. Swing suit Mario for oh my god, with the nips. If not Smash, maybe Pokemon for. That's another possibility. It is a possibility, man. Oh, it's so up in the air. Maybe we'll find out more during E3, but that is crazy. That's nuts. Let's see. All right, so let's start scrolling through. I think let's just briefly talk about the 3DS stuff. Now, if you guys watched the last episode of Planet Nintendo podcast, we were like, where's the Nintendo 3DS support? And then we got this tweet yesterday about the Direct happening. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna shut my mouth. No, I'm gonna keep my mouth open. Nintendo, what happened here? What? We have WarioWare, Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers, which looked like a racing game. Let's go back. This was my reception was getting wonky, so it looked like a racing game.
Get ready for pulse pounding post-apocalyptic races in battle.
There we go. Okay.
This time, the Red Flash himself, Dylan, will team up with your own animal.
I was never crazy about Dylan.
Be strategic and use your.
I'm sure there's people out there that'll probably play this game.
Tarnation.
And then WarioWare, sure, why not? Mario and Luigi Bowser Inside Story. It seems like they're porting a lot of the Mario and Luigi games now. Is this their way of keeping the 3DS alive? They're gonna start porting the older games on DS and GBA over to 3DS. This is how they're gonna keep it alive. Nintendo, come on, man. Detective Pikachu, of course. That is what it is. And then Luigi's Mansion, which I'm so confused about that one, but sure, why not? I mean, we got Dark Moon on there. I guess it makes sense to have the original Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS, but with everyone going crazy about wanting GameCube ports or GameCube on Virtual Console or Virtual Console in general, one would think this is where we're thinking too logical, people. We are thinking too logical. That Luigi's Mansion would have made its way onto Switch, but I guess not. Oh man, yeah, 3DS is never dead. Hey, now that's a GameCube game. Yup, yo, grandma, what's going on? Luigi's Mansion. Too many people are streaming now. It's hard to watch them all. Yo, I hear you. Kind of disappointed in Luigi's Mansion not on Switch. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I honestly don't know how to react to that one. It's like, all right, cool, okay, we're getting it, but at the same time, it's like, they spent all that time porting it over to 3DS when they could have easily brought that over. I don't know. Maybe not so easily brought it over. Who am I? I'm not a developer. Let's see. Let's see. Nintendo has to make me. Oh wait, I read that. Bro, Nintendo Direct is trending on Twitter. Wild, yo, for that Smash, I bet, right? What in damnation? Oh no, Joe understands Nintendo's plans to rehash old DS games to 3DS. What was the other one? Yesterday, another one got announced. Code of Princess. That's a DS game that's being ported over to... No, that's being ported over to Switch. Code of Princess. And I've looked at that game several times, and I was just like, I'll get to it eventually. I'm not going to buy it right now. And now it's coming out to Switch. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'll buy it on Switch when it comes out now. Joey Splat says GameStop is doing extra $50 if you're trading your Xbox or PS4 towards Switch. Savage. Yo, GameStop taking advantage. Joe, now you can finish Undertale, says PC. Yo, PC, what up, first off? And yo, yes, I can. I can start it all over. Oh, man. Le Joe, Le Draco. God, I hated that game. Which game? Co-op was awful. Wait, which game? Zero. I'm actually not happy for the Undertale port. Oh, why not? It's more games on the Switch. More games for the Switch. Why not? Oh, man. All right. Here we go. We're caught up here now. Alright, so we talked about all the 3DS stuff in a nutshell. I'm giving the 3DS just as much time as Nintendo did. Yes, I went there. I'm not salty at all. Not in the slightest bit. I'm not messing with the zoom. Dude, Solaire, Amiibo. Okay, I need to... Where is this from? What is this Solaire thing that everyone is talking about? Again, I missed like half of this because I was traveling home. We'll just go in order. Well, Kirby Star Allies is Kirby Star Allies. We all know that's coming out next week. I'm gonna do a playthrough on this channel. I'm gonna skip that. Okami HD, let's go.
Returns with new artistic
There's the Sun and Dark Souls. We getting that Earthlock tonight? You're damn right we are, Ribo. So here we go, Okami. I heard this, and then that was it.
Save the land from a terrible
Detective Pikachu, Okami Sushi, and Mario Tennis for Draco. Souls! Is that what that Solaire thing is from?
Wandering artist,
Alright.
Isu. Overcome challenges using the power of the gods, the Celestial Brush. With mere brush strokes, you can make
Code of Princess is what Zero's talking about. Gotcha.
In the Nintendo Switch version, use touchscreen control in handheld mode. Or use the Joy-Con controller's motion controls in TV mode or tabletop.
If you're still in here,
both methods
do you know if this is the
PS4
PS4 port? PS4, Xbox One, and PC port of this game? The actual HD one that everyone else got?
Solve mysteries and slay countless monsters to discover what awaits at your journey's end.
This looks wild. I've never got to play Okami.
HD launches on Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch this summer.
This is like the perfect time. Oh man, this summer.
Eat up and throw sushi on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, and then the Sushi Strikers game. So I'm gonna lower this a bit here. But
Sushi Striker, the way of sushi.
To talk about Okami here for a second.
The story takes place after the bitter sushi struggle.
Most likely, right? HD remake of the Wii. See, that's why I was confused. I was like, is this the Wii port that we're getting, or is this the? Because of the motion controls, I figured they'd want to implement that in.
Gameplay is deep, but the basics are simple. Just eat more and more sushi to
song is catchy. Sorry, I'm gonna raise this up.
Then throw them all at your opponent. Mix up your strategies to crush your enemies. If you manage to pull off a special move created by
every time I think sushi, I immediately think that Lickitung. Hold on, I'm gonna lower this. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Every time I think the sushi thing, I think the Lickitung mini game in Pokemon Stadium. Does anyone remember that? Did anyone play the mini games in Pokemon Stadium? Was I the only one? Joe's look like you're gonna get your butt kicked in Smash for Community Showdown now. Yo, I'm terrible at Smash. If anything, I'd love to get better. You guys need to train me for sure. I'd be down for some Smash for sure. I'm straight booty in that game. Pokemon games rocked. Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2 were like the only ones I actually like religiously played on N64.
Sushi Striker, the way of Sushido launches simultaneously.
The way of Sushido. I'm sorry, that is hilarious.
More travelers.
Oh, here we go. This is where I said they were coming. Where I said they were going to be. They're taking too long with this. If there's no release date at the end of this, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill somebody. And then they did, but I only heard the audio, so they didn't say the date. They said it's coming out on this date, and I was like flipped out.
First, I'd like to introduce two more
Draco's
main
all about that
characters.
sushito.
What lies beyond the horizon?
I'm talking about me talking about me, of course.
Tressa the merchant. She
Dude,
sets off to
me and
find
you,
her
we're gonna
own
train. We're
adventure
gonna train it
and
up.
gain
We're gonna become the
experience
best
in
that
her
no one
job.
ever was.
Her path action is purchase.
It's a new
which
character
means she can
going through
obtain
gameplay,
special items from townsfolk.
which is cool. I don't want
Bring
to
about
bore you guys
8
watching this all
characters
over
in their
again.
Places of origin.
This
Rotate the
collector
camera
edition
and
is
touch-
dope. Oh no. Sorry. Let's go back real quick.
More
932.
travelers.
Start out with a base for your adventure. Additionally,
So when does Joe get to pre-order
we
this?
will be
Like right
offering
now?
a special edition of the game. Inside, you'll find a pop-up book.
This is
introducing
probably what
the
I'm most
eight
excited
characters
for
and
this
their
year
places
so
of
far.
origin.
Octopath
Helpful
Traveler.
map for your adventure.
Aside from Fire
a
Emblem
sound
Switch,
selection
if it
CD,
makes it this year.
and a replica coin based on the in-game currency. This special edition will be released the same day as the regular version of the game. Your
It's pretty
comments
cool.
have
I like the
provided
stage that they
development
have
team
going
with
on there.
Reference points and inspiration as we head into the home stretch of our work with the game. Please look forward to the release of Octopath Traveler.
I can care less about the rest. Zero but
What happens
Smash.
when an otaku
Oh, here we go.
assassin
So this
enters
is
the
what I
game world?
missed. I missed from like here on out. So here we
The
go.
legendary gaming console, the Death Drive Mark
Travis strikes
II.
again.
Travis Touchdown wanders into the game
Makes
world
you wonder if
and
we're gonna
embarks on
get
a rampage of epic proportions.
a re-release.
Inside,
Oh, they're showing
there's an action
gameplay.
game,
Nice.
racing, puzzles, a total of 7 different game titles. With his beam katana in hand, he vows to exterminate every last bug he finds. Chain his simple yet
I can mess with
exhilarating
this.
basic attacks and his arsenal of skill attacks to cut them down to size. A brutal boss lurks at the end of each game. Creatively combine your moves to crush them. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for co-op multiplayer. And
Nice.
partner up with the one and only Bad
Got
Man.
that multiplayer.
Did we mention the adventure mode, which tells a new story? Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch in 2018.
So still not available this year. I plan on picking that up, but I know nothing of the No More Heroes. Like I've probably played the least amount of games on the Wii during that era. So I missed out on a lot, and I hope that they would bring that over because they have the collection that's over on the PS3 for sure. And then I mean, I could buy them on the Wii and play through them. It's just that Wiimote, man. The Wiimote kills me because I have to have the most weird placement to be able to play it here for you guys. So if I were to set up the Wiimote, like I gotta do it for Metroid 3 Corruption when we get to that for Summer of Samus. But man, there's no room for me to move that sensor bar and have it not jank out on me wild. I want the last story to come out. I don't think I've heard of that one. But yeah, what do you guys think so far? You guys planning on picking up No More Heroes? Not interested in Octopath, but I'm glad Switch is catering for all play styles. Word, homie. That one's definitely got like. I said it during the spotlight for that one. It's classic RPG turn-based meets Bravely Default, but adds on to the Bravely Default system, which I really, really like. And for those of you who didn't play Bravely Default, I would recommend it if you're into turn-based RPGs. It does add some pretty cool game mechanics, but halfway into the game, they get lazy with the progression, in my opinion, and the way you get the true ending of that game. I'll just leave it at that. I think the Pokemon game and Fire Emblem game are coming out next game, even though I want them to come out now. Oh, you mean next year, dude? I mean they've been pretty silent about both of those, and I'm sure with good reason. First off, I mean they never guaranteed Pokemon would come out this year, but there could be a good chance that it also does. Who knows? I'm holding out hope on that one. That's probably like my high hopes game. If I had a list of like games that I would hope come out this year, that's number one on the list. Fire Emblem Switch, I I feel like they're being quiet with that one on purpose. Like Fire Emblem Echoes came out, and then you heard about Fire Emblem Switch before Echoes came out, and that was it. It was like, hey, we're working on this title. It's coming out 2018. Done. I think E3 will tell us for sure. Like, okay, is this stuff coming out in the fall or what? Because Nintendo seems to focus mostly on their Nintendo E3 directs for things that are coming out later on in the year, and then they'll give you like a couple of things that come out in 2019, in like the following year. They tend to not really go too far out, which I'm also surprised that they announced. What was it? Luigi's Man? No, what game did they announce that's 2019? Was that the Bowser's Journey? Someone will mention it in the chat. This is really weird. They could announce those games at E3 due to yes, exactly. I just pre-purchased the Splatoon DLC. Nice. We're so jiffin', Joe. I don't even care for Fire Emblem. Word, homie. But yo, that's what it's about. We all got different tastes up in here. I hope that Fire Emblem 16 won't be a weeb simulator like Fates and Awakening. Yo, give me my waifus, damn it. Give me my goddamn waifus. None of this echoes BS where we have these conversations and I can't have a waifu. Goddamn, or husbando. Just saying. It's an old Wii game. Oh, you're talking about No More Heroes. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't really... Wii was like my weakest of like all the Nintendo consoles. I just pre-ordered 2 Solera amiibos. Yo, L1, can you link me, please? I need to pre-order those before they sell out. Oh my gosh. GameStop seems to be GS exclusive, which is BS. Yo, seriously. Hold up. We're going to take a pause for a cause for a minute here, guys. About to go down. JoJo's got to pre-order something. How you guys doing? Chat amongst yourselves. What's up? How's everybody doing? How's everyone's Thursday night? You guys ready for the weekend? What's everyone's plans for this weekend? Out of all the games on here, is there anything you guys plan on picking up this weekend? Why is my cart full of stuff already? I didn't put anything in this cart. What trash is in here today? Oh, that's not trash. That's GameCube stuff. Okay. Well, you know what? I gotta remove all this. Hold on. Gotta Beautiful Joe 1 and 2, F-Zero GX, Jungle Beat, Resident Evil 0, delete. Sorry, guys. There we go. Boom. Only at GameStop. Yep, seems to be a GameStop exclusive. That is the most random thing I've seen. Okay, here we go. Boom. Excuse me. Thank you, L1. Joe, you need to stream Mario Tennis Story Mode. I don't know about that. I'll be honest with you. Maybe I'll play a couple games with you guys if there's enough people that are gonna buy that game, but I'll do a spotlight on it. How about that? I'll give it like an hour. Is this my billing address? This is my billing address. Okay. Here we go. And what? And we just submitted order. I'm gonna insta buy that game, Mario Tennis. Nice. Didn't see Nintendo mention it was a GameStop exclusive. I guess GameStop was like, "Yo, we're gonna hoard this one." All right, boom. And then I'll probably run up to my GameStop after this and then take a shower to see if I can pre-order it there. And if they have pre-orders available, I'll cancel this one. I'm still expecting a JoAfterWork tennis tourney, Joe. If there's enough people, bro, we can do that. See, that sort of thing I'd be down for. Even if I do suck, even if I just do announcing, I'll do my JR commentary over a tournament. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll fight somebody. Eat me.
In Dark Souls, every challenge is an opportunity.
Oh, here we go. See, I hadn't seen anything of this, so here we go.
Dark Souls.
Shower
World
stream,
rock
yo,
with despair
savage.
and hope. In the seemingly endless cycle of death, one clean victory becomes a moment you'll never forget.
Damn.
Now you can savor your accomplishments anytime, anywhere
So,
for the first time on console.
compared
with Nintendo Switch.
to
Before launch,
the other Dark
there's
Souls
going to be
games,
a network
L1,
test,
how
so
much
players can
harder
try
is
the
this game?
If this will
Because
be
I
your
keep
first
hearing Dark
Souls
Souls 1 is like the hardest
experience,
one out of
welcome
all
to
of
a brave
them.
new world. Separately, the Solaire of Astora amiibo will be released. With it, you can perform the popular Praise the Sun gesture with reckless abandon.
We're gonna praise the
Dark
sun.
Souls Remastered, and the
We're gonna praise
Solaire
the
of
sun.
Astora amiibo launch on May 20.